Well, who are the rich? Because, the rich are always somebody else, right? I mean, well, he's got this and she's got that. And the rich is always somebody else. Let me just tell you good news and bad news. We're the rich. We're the rich. I'll give you just a little stats here. Do you know that 44% of the world lives off of less than $7 a day? 44% of the world lives off of less than $7 a day. The other day, Kelly and I, we were walking around a little shopping area and it was great. And she slipped into a store that I wasn't real interested in. So I was a little bored. So I went to a little coffee shop down the way. Really just went because I was bored. It wasn't like, I have to have something to drink right now or I'm going to just, fall over. No, I just walked. I was a little bit bored. I walked up. I like a chai tea latte with almond milk. That's kind of my go-to drink. So I walk up and I say, hey, I like a small, whatever, tall, smalls, whatever they call it. It wasn't a Starbucks, but just whatever your place calls the smallest one. I want a hot chai tea latte with almond milk. And they said, oh, that's great, no problem. Boop, 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 boop. $6.85. And I was like, man, I'm never doing that again. I mean, what in the world? But then when I got to this in my study and I realized 44% of the world lives off of less than $7 a day, and I just bought a $6.85 latte. And it was good, and I enjoyed it on a sunny day, walking around with my wife, and I don't think I sinned in buying my latte. That's not where this whole thing is going. I'm just saying it was like, wait a minute. This is a big deal. This is different. The poverty line for 2025 for a family of four is $32,150. Family of four, $32,000, that's the poverty line. But you know that 76% of the people in America that are underneath the poverty line, 76% of them have a smartphone? So even our poor, in looking at the rest of the world, have you been around the world and seen? We're rich. $32,000 of the poverty line is 2.4% more than the global median income of the world. So I'm not negating troubles in America. I know there are poor people. We as a church give hundreds of thousands of dollars to help people. And clothes and food. We are all in that. So don't hear me. I'm just saying, when we hear this verse of scripture, we can't self-justify and think it's for somebody else. We've got to be able to come in our own hearts and say, what about me? And this has been a challenging passage of scripture for me to be able to say with a good integrity and good heart before you, because you know what? I've grown up with good stuff. My family, it wasn't if you're gonna go to college, it was what college you're gonna go to. It wasn't if we were gonna pay for it, it's just how much we're gonna pay for it. And so I gotta look at my own heart here and to be able to say, God, what do you wanna do in my heart to release some of these things? Thank you for watching. Now don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to our channel and let us help you grow closer to Jesus. And while you're here, why don't you check out some of our other videos? We have testimonies, sermons, Bible lessons, and much more. Make sure to visit us at houstonsfirst.org. And if you're ever in Houston on a Sunday, come see us in person.